Hey everybody, what's up? How you doing? Whether it's morning, evening, I'm so glad. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. This is Sav Be Well, ready to give you a kettlebell workout, full body, 5 exercise, warm up and cool down is included. So without further ado, let's get started. Our warm up today is going to include there are actually some mobility exercises in here, so these are great to do whether you're warming up for an exercise or you just want some mobility training. But this first one is going to be a cat-cow. We're going to arc our back and then round our back as far as we can go. Letting your neck follow your spine naturally. Deep breathing. That's 4. It should feel really good for your spine. 5. 6. 7. One more. And 8. All right, this next one is going to be thread the needle. So staying on all fours, reach that hand towards the ceiling, follow your tip of your fingers with your eyesight as you round down and tuck that arm under your body for a very short 2-3 second stretch. And then we do that again. Should feel really good for your shoulder, for your back. That's 3. Don't forget to breathe. 4. 5. One more. And 6. Good. All right, I'm going to turn around so you guys can see this other side. Same thing. Let the eyesight follow the tip of your fingers so you're not straining your neck and it's just moving naturally with your body. These movements are all about slow and control. 4. I like to imagine I'm reaching for something. 5. And last one. 6. All right, next, let's do our world's greatest stretch. So I want you to come into a strong plank position, swing that leg up, and then turn your body. And you can stay here, or you can choose to rock. I would rock a little bit since we want these exercises to be a little more dynamic for our warm-up. If this were a cool down, I would say just hold it, but let's rock. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Swing that around. I'm going to turn sides here, but we're going to do our left side now. Starting in that strong plank position, swing it open. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Last warm-up exercise, okay? I want you to come into a downward dog and just reach for those toes. Tap for 2. Tap for 3. Tap. 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 8, 2 more, 9. Your body should feel really warmed up now. That was 10. Woo! I feel great. I'm ready to get started. So I have 4 kettlebells here, 2 15s, 120, 130. Whatever you have works. You don't have kettlebells and you only have dumbbells, that's okay. You can still do all of these exercises with dumbbells. All right, the first exercise that I want to start with is actually the kettlebell swing. So with this kettlebell swing, if you only have a dumbbell, you want to hold that dumbbell at the head, and do the exact same movement. Some people have a tendency with the kettlebell swing to use their arms, but we're going to keep it all in, letting our hips and our glutes do most of the work. All right? With the legs assisting a little bit. All right. We're going to go ahead. We're going to do 2 knee reps. If you've never done these before, I highly recommend trying it with light weights, but let's get started. Swing back and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't forget to breathe. 10. Inhale when you go down, exhale when you come up. 14, let's keep it going. Nice strong legs. Power it up. 4 more. And 3. And 2. Woo! Properly put that kettlebell down. Don't just try and stop the momentum. Use momentum to help you. Swing it behind your legs and then set it on the floor. Okay, that was 30 pounds that I used. Now we're gonna do our clean press, all right? With this, I'm using my 2 15s. I'm gonna go down for the dumbbell, for the deadlift, the Romanian deadlift, and I'm gonna use momentum to swing it up and squat and press. And then you squat down, back to the deadlift. That's 1 rep. Let's keep it going. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, keep going. I'll show you from the side. Sorry, 6. 7. 8. You want to go nice and deep in that squat. Last 2. 9. And 10. Good. Form is everything. If you feel yourself getting tired and the form is slipping, it's always better to pause and take a break. All right. In my opinion, we got the 2 highest intensity exercises out the way. I didn't say the most challenging, but definitely the most intense. All right, your heart rate should be up, just like mine is. That's totally normal. We're gonna do a single leg RDL, single leg Romanian deadlift. I'm gonna use this single 30-pound kettlebell, and if you have like a block or a dumbbell to place under the foot you're not using, that could be a good idea. For me, let me see. I'm just gonna use a kettlebell. All right, so showing you from the side view, you want that kettlebell to be in the arm and the hand of whatever leg you're working. And that leg should be flat on the ground and not elevated on this kettlebell. So let's go. All the way down till you feel that beautiful till you feel that beautiful glutes and hamstring stretch. The book I was reading last night about blood sugar levels is still in my brain, obviously. All right, that's 3, 4. We're gonna do 15. You got this. Stay with me. 16. That was 6. 7. 8. Deadlifts are all about working the back side of your body. So we're not just working our glutes and our hamstrings, we're also working, our lower back a little bit and our back, our rear deltoids a little bit. Good. Keep going. Last 3, 2, and 1. 15. That's it. Good. All right. I'm gonna go to the other side now. Okay. If you need to pause for a water break, feel free. But this is our 3rd exercise. We've got 2 more, and then we'll have a water break. All right, all the way down. You don't want to go as far down to the ground, like all the way here touching the ground, because that would become just a regular deadlift, single leg deadlift. And the difference between an RDL and a deadlift is the RDL doesn't touch the ground. Good. You want to keep that back straight as you go down. 7. If you start to round your back, you're going too low. Only go as far as you can go, deep as you can go with that straight, nice and beautiful flat back. We've got 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Big inhale as we go down. Good. Okay, that's that. I'm gonna grab my 20-pound kettlebell now. And we're gonna do some halos. So, starting with the kettlebell on the floor, you wanna take a grip that's gonna be underhand from the sides of the kettlebell, right? So that it's easy to flip up. You want the heavy side up. All right, now, let's begin. This is what a halo looks like. That's 1, 2, 3. The key with these is you want to keep this kettlebell as tight against your head as you can. 5, 6. Just rotate it around that beautiful head. Don't forget to breathe. 8, 9, 10. We're going to 16, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Last one. Ooh, I love that. All right, we got one more exercise, folks. This is gonna be a combination. It's gonna be a combination of a push-up and a renegade row. Okay, so what I want you to do is hold these kettlebells directly underneath your shoulders. Go into your strong plank position. Go down for a push-up. It's okay if it's more of a tricep push-up. And now go up for 2 rows, each arm. That's 1. Opposite arm starting. Try and keep your glutes down, not up. Nice and down. 3. This is a really challenging exercise. It takes a lot of core strength. So if you have to take away the kettlebells, that's okay. 2 more. 7, 7, last one. Push up, exhale, row, row. Woo! Wow, my goodness. I think that might be our most challenging exercise. I mean, it just gets everything fired up. Woo, we're engaging our core, we're engaging our chest, we're engaging our biceps, triceps, back. It's really a great compound exercise. Hopefully, other than the kettlebell swing, everything else we did today is pretty obvious with the dumbbell modification. I will tell you while we take a little water break, drink some water, that if you're unable to do the renegade row with both feet back, here's a modification for you. And you can take out the weights or you can keep the weights and you just row. And you stay on the same side for 5 to 6 reps. And then I will come to the other side, 5 to 6 reps. And then you can do push-ups separately. 5 to 6 to 10 reps. You're gonna do the modified. I mean, whether modified or non-modified, I recommend at least 8 push-ups. But those are just some options as modifications if anything is too challenging. Ooh, okay, I want to get right going to the next sets. We got one more set and then we got our cool down. Let's do it. Let's go through this one a little faster now that you're familiar with all the exercises. Starting with your kettlebell swing. I'm going to actually turn and face the camera this time around so you can see another view. All right, let's go. 20 reps, 30 pounds. Halfway there. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Beautiful. Okay. I have a runny nose because it's really cold. And it's very early in the morning, but I am not sick. And even if I was sick, guess what? It would not stop me from coming. No days off. Even if I'm really, really sick, at least I'll stretch. I'll do something. Movement should never really stop. It should never stop. Okay. Starting with our clean press. Let's go. Squat, press. Squat, down. That's 1. 4. Halfway there. Let's go. Only 8 reps. 6, 7. Last one. Make this your best one. Oh. Wow. That really got my heart rate up. Okay, what do we have next? Do we do the halos or we did the deadlifts first? I think it was the RDLs. So, is this guy? I'll start on my right side this time. Doesn't usually make a difference, but if I can, I like to start with the opposite side. Or if I do the same side that I'm starting with each rep, each set, I'll start with my weak side every time. But otherwise, I just kind of alternate. All right. Kettlebell goes over here and begin. 15, let's go. Ooh, I love RDLs, they're so fun. They feel so good too. Ooh. Ladies, if you want that nice booty, these will help get you there. Keep that back flat. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. 1. Beautiful. All right, switch that thing around. Other side, other side. Okay. We love to strength train. Okay, it feels so good. All right. Last time we're doing these. Make it count. Deep RDL, back straight. Nice deep hamstring and glute stretch. Yeah. 2. These are like fast RDLs for me. I mean, I usually do these really slow. The slower you do it, the more you get out of the movement. That's 9, 6 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Ooh, okay. We've got 2 more exercises. Do our halo first. Then we'll go right into those renegade row push-ups. Starting opposite side. 1, 2. Going to 16, 3, 4. You would just want to hold a dumbbell. If you were using a dumbbell, you would want to hold each side of the dumbbell. So each head, each end. 9, 10, 6 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, aren't you glad we're done with that? I'm using the 20-pound dumbbell for the halos. And then back to these 15s for my renegade row. All right. Kettlebells right underneath those shoulders. High plank position. Remember, this is the modified. Try not to rock your hips, whether you're doing this modified or not. You want to keep it all at your, all the movement happening at that shoulder and elbow. But I'm going to do the full renegade row with the push-up. Let's begin. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, let's go. Finish strong. Push, push, push. Ooh. Ah. Ouch. All right. All right. Ooh. Should feel really good. Let's slowly cool down. We don't want to cool down too fast. So, sitting on your hind legs, let's raise your shoulders back down. Raise them back down. Raise them back down. Last one. I'm going to go to one side. I'm going to stretch that shoulder blade, which should feel really good. After those halos and those rows, let's do that one more time each side. Other side. Taking your time with these. Deep breathing. All right. One more cool down and we'll do a little stretching and we're done. So I want to do a 90-90 stretch for those hips. We worked our hips a lot with these kettlebell swings and the deadlifts and even the clean press. So this should feel really good. Only go as deep as you can. Last two. 2 and 1. Good. Now let's stretch our shoulders. Lean back. Palms should face your toes. Palms down. And you just bend those elbows as deep as you can. Feeling that nice anterior deltoid stretch. Good. Let's do a butterfly stretch now. It should feel good, not just for your hip flexors, but maybe even for your lower back a little bit. Okay, 2 more stretches and we're done. Cross over, twist that back. Looking over your shoulder if you want a deeper stretch. Holding for at least 10 seconds. And then switch to the other side. Last stretch, arms up, reach forward and go down to stretch those hamstrings. Good. Holding for at least 10 seconds. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you liked this workout. If you did, let me know. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Peace.